And welcome back. Gorilla Man's Garage. We're in the backyard. It's a beautiful day, semi-blue sky, not too much of a cloudiness or an overcast, but it's around 2 degrees Celsius, okay, which means everything's starting to melt a little bit. Okay, we've lost most of the snow, but I made a mistake and I let the puppies out for about a half an hour and they kind of went nuts on my lawn. And this was a pretty good lawn up until about 2 hours ago. So spring comes, I'm gonna have to aerate it, roll it, overseed it, keep the puppies off. See, they've just gone everywhere. They've just, basically, it's a mud pit. And we decided to put the fence up back there to keep them from the other side that's basically a mud pit. But now they've made this a mud pit. So, can you win? No. So what do? Do I make one big massive patio back here? Well, we got to do something. See what happens in the spring anyway. Let it freeze, flatten down, then we'll go from there. What are we talking? Landscaping or are we talking drones? Okay, we have the DJI Mavic Mini, the original one, my original one. I made a mistake about a month ago or so. I put it back in the original case. And when you put it in the original case, you have a tendency to warp the rear props. And I think that's what I did. So if there's any jello in this, that's why I have to replace the props at some point. But what are we talking? We have a red picture here. Sorry, oops. Okay. Maven Lite. Now Maven is like Lychee, it's like Rainbow, third-party app to control a number of DJI drones from, let's say, the Air 2S down, okay? And I've had a couple of videos out about the Rainbow app, which was pretty good. A little glitchy, wasn't as smooth as I'd like it, but it was pretty good, okay? I bought the Lychee app, and I found the Lychee app laggy. A lot of, not disconnects, but pixel interference on the video screen and things like that. So I'm not 100% on Lychee. Then Maven was out and it was pretty good, but it's iOS. But DJI just announced a little while ago they're scrubbing iOS and they're going with Android. They're going to the dark side, okay? Then, obviously, Maven comes up with an Android version. It's called Maven Lite. It doesn't do everything. It doesn't have waypoints yet. It doesn't have a tripod mode or whatever you want to call it yet. It doesn't have a lot of things, no helixes, no dronies, none of that stuff. It has 3 main functions. One of them is a FPV for goggles mode where it splits the screen. I'm not interested in that right now. A lot of people might be. The other one is called Copilot. And what Copilot does is it autonomously controls your yaw and your camera angle as you're flying. So if you put a POI down here, you can fly anywhere and the camera will stay locked into that position. Or you can take that off, or add them on and it'll do it. You can take it off and fly around, go wherever you want. You can do an orbit with them on. You can do all kinds of things, okay? And that's very good. And the other one is, it's like a cable car or like a zip line. So you pick a point from A to B and autonomously you'll set the speed, let go, the speed will continue and it will keep track of that POI. And we'll do a couple of that and we'll show you roughly how it works. The only thing is with this, I'll click the button on the bottom here, $849. That's $849 US. If you want to be able to video your flight, okay? Your autonomous flights. In a regular mode and you're not using the autonomous orbit or cable car, you can do it. If you're only not using the autonomous modes, you can take your video. Okay, as soon as you put Copilot on with the autonomous modes, no, you can't. It'll be disabled. And we'll go through that as well. So I'm hoping there's some new ones coming out. Here we are. We'll get it up and going, and there we are. And we're still running. We're still running this. Okay, great. I have had some problems with Do Recorder cutting out on me on some of my things, and I'm attributing that to temperature. It's the only thing I can think of. I've been practicing with testing some 8-inch tablets. One of them has a metal case, one a plastic case, and the metal case one, certain temperatures, things don't work kind of right. And I was out in -4, -5 degrees weather last week. Things didn't work quite right. So I'm in the porch here, and we're hoping this one works pretty well. So we're going to see. Okay, so now we have everything here. I have Do Recorder, and I'll write on the screen here. The bottom right-hand corner, there's all the little squares, okay? All down here, down squares, and from left to right, we've got the percentage, the number of satellites. We've got the percentage of battery on the drone, the percentage on the controller, the percentage on the phone, and the red one in this case is this unit here, its GPS signal. Well, I don't think I'm going to get any. Now, if I step out there, it might change to yellow like it did. It might change to green. There you go. The one beside it, that's the map. If I hit that one, the map comes up. If I hit that again, there. You see my point of interest? Wherever I click, well, in order to change my point of interest, I have to hit these 3 buttons up on top. Okay, 3 buttons up on top. Watch this. Boom. I'm going to hit Copilot, and it says, ready, change your point of interest. Boom. There it is. Or I can go back to that one. There we go. If I turn it off, okay, I can't do anything, and it doesn't show up. If I make it show up again, and I change it, it'll tell me over here I'm so many meters away from it, 52 meters or whatever. Okay, if I go here, where am I facing? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now then, if I'm over here, let's get it up in the air. That's the easiest way to do it. And what we do there is we hit this button down here. Okay, it's in P mode, and to change P mode, to change modes, you hold the video button. Watch this. Sport mode. Okay. And you notice it says I can't because, okay, flight mode selector. It was in Copilot thing. I went to sport mode. If I hold it again, tripod mode, hold again, back to P mode. Okay? When I go to this one, it's taking a video. I don't know why. Here we go. Stop that video. Okay, back up there. It's very sensitive. Okay, so let's get it up in the air and see what happens. If I put this on and I push this button and hold it, sport mode, and it's disconnected. It will not do a video. If I want to change it back again, P mode, and there we have it. Okay, I'm still learning it, but that's the basis of it. Okay, what else is down here? You have the return to home up in the corner, and in the settings here I've got meters per second, normal. My return to home is 50 meters. Return to home. You can also automatic update home on the fly, okay, with a sequence of buttons. I think you have to push home and this, and it'll, if you're going on a trip somewhere and you want to update it, so when you press it, it's going to return to home to where you are. That's how you do that. Okay, so there's all that. Okay, let's get this up in the air, and we're going to hit that button there, boom, and we're going to go boom. Up it goes. There we go. So let's bring this over here. There we go. Okay. There, we're here somewhere. Okay, what I want to do is I want to change this to 1080p at 29.97. No, I don't want. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, great. So I've got, and I'm going to start a video. There we go. So let's get up. Let's get it out there. And we'll see where we go. We'll come forward a little bit. I'm just going to go up right here. Turn a little bit. We've got 83%. There we go. Up we go. We're doing a video recording, so that's okay. Okay. And we're up about 7 meters. We're going to go up about a good 35. Okay. It is warm in here, so I'm not expecting any other glitches to happen. So let's go up, 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 up. We're up to 17. No, we got to go up to 30 at least. And we're getting up there. Let's go to 35, 40. The wind's calmed down a bit, so that's beautiful. Okay, so let's bring that camera down a bit. There we go. Now then, if we say we're going over here, as soon as we hit this, boink, it disables the recording. Okay, so if I said I wanted to automatically do, let's see if we can change the point of interest. There we go. Okay, if I turn this on and this on, it automatically goes to that. Okay, I'm not doing an orbit. Okay, so now let's go forward. Okay, you can see it going forward. It's keeping that. Now we're going to drop this over here on the right here. We're going to drop this to 17. Now we're going to drop it to about 10. 9. No. 6. 3. 4, 5. There we go. Okay, 5 meters. There we go. So if I go by, I'm going forward. And I'm going to go left. Okay, I'm going left. See how it's keeping that point of interest there? I'm just going left. Not that fast, okay. It's keeping it in that point of interest, isn't it? Can we go up higher? We can go up higher. Okay. That's interesting, isn't it? Okay. So let's stop that. Now we know we can't do any recordings, but if we went orbit, the point of interest, and we came closer, we can make that smaller, like this, and I'm pushing on the right stick, make it smaller, and I want to go to this way. There we go, we're going 9, I don't want to go 9. 5 meters per second, there we go. And I can also, while I'm doing that, I can make it bigger. I can go down, I can go higher, I can go lower. Let's go down to 50. There we go. Now I can come further back. I can come further back. And I can go slower. No, I want to go less. There we go. Very nice and slow. And I can go further in. 90. There we go. And if I want a big screen like that, that's where it's going around. Okay. And if I want to get this in the middle here, I can just go like that. Come back. There we go. Well, it must have stopped. Here we go, let's go again. 4, okay. And that's how that works. Automatic, okay. So let's stop that. And we'll go back to here. And what we're going to do is, we're going to get out of that. We're going to go, pew, cable car. Now watch this. I'm going to go from there to there. I'm going to have it automatically do it, and I'm just going to start it by going, okay, so it's going to follow that house, and I'm going to start it at 5 meters per second. So it's going to follow the house. There you go. It's going to follow the house, try and keep it, and when it goes by it, it's going to turn, and it's going to go backwards and keep on going. Okay. And if I decide to take, I can take the autonomous modes off. Okay. But I'm not touching anything. Okay. And it will automatically cable car all the way to the end and keep track of that. Okay. So that's like a zoomy or a, you know, whatever you want to call it, a zoomy droney. But there you go. And at the end, it comes to a stop. Okay. Let's go back to there. Okay, and it's stopped. Okay, so a great thing, and I turn this off. So those are the two big features of it. So I turn this guy off. Okay, then I can control this again. So let's go into here, and let's see if we can, we'll put a, we want to put another right here. There we go. It's, then we turn that off, and what we're going to do is, and I can go over to the lake and have a boo. And if I want to have, what I'm at 49, let's go up to 55. There we go. Okay. And we're heading towards the lake there, and those little guys. There we go. We'll just have to check on that. There we go. Beautiful. So let's do a return to home and see what happens. Now I did do a check last time on a return to home. And funny thing was, and it shows you there, the top right, it shows you the green and the red, the POI. And last time I did this, it did a little wonky thing like that. Okay, every once in a while, a little wonky thing. Okay, so maybe there's a few little glitches in it, but let's bring it back and bring it in home and see what happens. Now this time, I'm not going to be so brave and let it land by itself. I am going to be well under it, and I'm going to stop it right there because it's going to land on top of the roof. Well, maybe not. Let's bring it down. No, it's off a couple of meters, but anyway. Whoa, a bird came, just in case. Okay. Let's have a look at this down here. Yeah, that's what's happened, okay? That's what's happened to all our lawn, okay? That's what's happened to all our lawn, okay? Absolutely been destroyed by the puppies, and we're gonna have to deal with this in the spring. I have no idea what to do. Anybody got any ideas? Let me know. I was thinking of putting pea gravel down and somewhere cornering off this and making a trestle with some hedges. I don't know. But yeah, the grass has just been absolutely destroyed. So there we are. Let's come back here. And yeah, this is the Mavic Mini. Beautiful, beautiful drone. Beautiful drone. Let's bring it down and finish off, and we'll do that. Okay, Let's do it from here. Be a nice little shot, okay? There we go. Now getting the shot here. Yeah, okay. See the mud behind me and that? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's all over the place. It was frozen solid 2 days ago, and now it's just, it is what it is, okay? Anyway, I digress. The Maven app, to me, it's very good. 27%, okay. It's very good. It's very smooth. It works. It's awesome. I love the control of the cable car. I love the control of the orbit. You can pick your orbit and go. I love that aspect of it. I may actually buy it. I don't know. It seems to be a lot of money. You're paying like Canadian, it's like 12 bucks. 8, 9, 10, 12, $13. But if it's a one-shot deal, that's great. And it covers everything up to the Air 2S. I was almost tempted today to purchase a used Air 2S because I have an N1 controller and I have the DJI RC. So there you go. We're going a little funny there. It's going. Anyway, we're down to 22%. Let's wrap this up, okay? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy me a coffee, whatever you want, okay? I'm hoping for snow because I want to cover this all up, and maybe next time we meet, we'll have snow on the ground. Lots more coming. I've ordered some stuff. I've ordered some stuff for the Hubsons. I've ordered some stuff for this. I've got a couple of tablets coming. We're going to test things out. It's giving me a signal now. I've got to land it. Okay, we'll stop that video. And we're going to turn it around. And we're going to land it. There we go. Down we come. Up and down. There we go. And we're down. Okay, let's get out of this mud pit. I'll tell you, into here, it's not a... I know I keep going back to it, but it's a bit of a mess. Anyway, what do I think about this? The Maven app, the Maven Lite, okay? I think it's pretty good. I really do, okay? Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Love this drone. Bye now.